Greetings, everybody. Shalom from Jerusalem, Jane. I'm sitting here on a bed in one of the bedrooms with the friends that I'm currently staying with. I tried to turn the camera the other way so you could see the view that I have, but because of the reflection, it wasn't possible. I'm looking at these big palm trees and barren lands, and on top is what the world would like to call an illegal settlement in the occupied West Bank, which is nothing but complete lie. The Jewish people are fulfilling prophecies. They are settling in the biblical heartland of Judea and Samaria. They are planting vineyards, and it makes God's heart go boom, 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 because this is the land that he gave to them. This is the land that he gave them to settle. So there is no occupation here. The only place that's occupied in Israel is the Temple Mount from the Muslims. A couple of things happened that really made me realize even more that I will never be out of a job and I can never retire. Some friends of mine told a little bit or spoke about how they were in a meeting, and this Christian lady from some Asian country came and she was going to speak to a group, and she started talking about occupation and apartheid and the wall, and I was like, you can't be serious. And they were like, yeah. And I was like, wow, it's so sad when Christians who's actually opening the Bible are believing the deception and the lies against Israel. It's absolutely horrendous. But I can see how it's, for some people, are easy because the pro-Palestinian side is funded by hundreds and billions of dollars every single year from your government, European Union, the United Nations, the American government. They are so well funded. And that's why so many people are believing the lie of occupation instead of really trying to sit down and learn the history. But we have seen the history books for the Palestinian children, which are full of lies and indictments and fabricated history about Palestine and lies about Israel. So I will never be out of a job. I shared a post about dates, delicious Israeli dates. If you follow my Facebook page, Israel One Nation, you will see all the hundreds of comments from Muslims spreading hates and lies again against Israel, saying Israel is a terrorist state. Someone is saying, Israel never existed. We, the Muslims, are going to finish what Hitler didn't. It's absolutely outrageous. Living in a community out here, you are completely surrounded by fences, security guards are patrolling 24/7 just for the Jewish people to live in safety. It's outrageous. We had an Arab coming in who had to work in one of our houses, and there had to be an escort guard because of the horrendous terror attacks that has happened over and over again towards the Jewish people. So that's reality when you're living here. So there's so much for me to do. There's so much to say. I would so much love later this year to get a cameraman, an assistant, and a driver. And here we go, driving out in Judea, Samaria, the biblical heartland, and interviewing some of the people who has lost someone in a terror attack, sharing about the Jewish communities, coming against the lies and the propaganda, because it is nothing but lies and propaganda. They don't have any truth to it. They don't have any historical facts. It all started with Yasser Arafat spinning the lie of a Palestinian state. So these are things that I definitely would like to do, because I believe Israel deserves that someone is telling the truth when you don't really hear about it in mainstream media, and they for certainty are not sharing the stories that I have done and the things that I would like to do in the future. But like I said, I'm sitting here on the bed, being a guest with some friends who has been so good to me. But we're all praying, saying, just like you're sitting in a home, I need my own home. I've been doing this for many, many years. I've made hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of videos sharing the truth out of Israel, but I need my own home. I need safety. I need security. I need a fully furnished apartment in downtown Jerusalem, where it's easy for me to go to Knesset, to go to the supermarket, to go to rallies, to go to demonstrations, to go shopping, all the things that's going on, and unfortunately also reporting from terror attacks and so on. So again, any lead for fully furnished apartments in downtown Jerusalem, it has to be out there somewhere. I would truly appreciate it. Allow me also again to share the links to our donation platforms, and especially there's a GoFundMe page. I would really love if we could reach the goal on that page, and then I would be able to go out and find an apartment and not talk about moving for at least 1 more year. And then I will be free to go out and start doing some of the things that I know you are also longing to hear about. But as long as you constantly have to look for housing, it's exhausting, it's stressing, it takes all of your energies. And I'm just one person. Someone said, Jane, you're just one person. There has to be people out there who's willing to send $5, $10, 100 euros, whatever you can do, big and small, everything, because it comes down to finances. So anybody who value the hundreds of videos that I have done over the years and say, yeah, we can see the pro-Palestinian side, they are so well funded. I mean, is there a factory out there? Is there an Israeli startup? Is there an Israeli businessman? Is there a Christian businessman? Is there a congregation? Is there a church saying, you know what, we have followed her for a long time. She has made a lot of videos. She has shared so many things to us we wouldn't know. Let's get behind her. Let's get Jane settled once and for all. I would truly appreciate it. So please share out this video. Please share out the links to my donation platforms, especially the GoFundMe. And I understand not everybody can do something, but everybody can share, because then you can reach someone that I don't know about who can do something. And that's how it works. You know, united we are standing with Israel. So if you want to do more than just pray, you can say, I will bless Israel through Jane, because we need her to have a home where she can be and she can continue to have a base, and then from there I can travel out and speak up for Israel. So Shabbat Shalom, beloved friends. Thank you for those of you who are lifting my hands financially, big or small. Everything is counting when you have to go out and move, and everything is so very, very expensive. So I love you. I'm so grateful. My heart goes boom, boom, boom of happiness, and grateful for having been able to call Israel my home for so many years. Bye.